YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drail, I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Impact 3rd, episode 60, Fools and Rebirth. For context, this episode was initially recorded back on December 2nd, 2024, and in it, a couple things happen, or we do a couple things. Firstly, we do some pulls for Sparkle. You'll see how those go. After which we start the Honkai Impact 3rd Honkai Star Rail collab event named Honkai A Fool's Hand. After which we spend an hour there. We then go to finish off Act 1 of Chapter 39 of Daughters of the Sea, or Chapter 39 named Daughters of the Sea, finally finishing off the ends in death part in the beginning of this chapter. So yeah, it takes quite a while. This is also when my new model was introduced, the one you're seeing right now. It was kind of scuffed, so I removed it from the video. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say past that, folks. I hope you'll enjoy today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Beyond that, hope you'll enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later. I've looked to dwarves to help renovate the foundations, and some elves are currently working on getting me some glassware. But we'll see how it all turns out. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. All right, that's all for that. So let me just close some stuff really quick to save some freaking memory, because boy howdy, that was taking a bit. All right, so from there, we're good to hop right into the game. I got apparently a bunch of new stuff. Is today Monday? Today's Monday, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is Sela's birthday present for me this year. Hello Neon Angel, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. As you can see, I have a new model that I just finished showing off. Oh yeah, right. Always do Monday with Honkai Impact 3rd. Thank you for remembering our birthday. We have received your blessings. We prepared a gift to share this warmth and our gratitude. Though it isn't very pretty, forgive us for that. But you're not allowed to say you don't like it. I think it's super cute. Thank you. Thank you, Neon. I do appreciate it. Save that. And then here, let's get through all this stuff first. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. We'll just do auto that. You get 50 of these. Damn it. And you spend a lot more in terms of expeditions, I guess. Is that enough now? Hopefully. Clicked on the wrong thing again. Thank you. Okay. 700 is like around the max you can have for stamina, so if it gets to a certain point, you can't get any more, which is really painful. Exchange shop. Whose is this? Is that for Argent Knight? Yep, Argent Knight Artemis. Ooh. Oh, I can see about getting this Benares one. But I would need about 300 more before I could get her. But I could get her for May. I uninstalled Genshin in order to reinstall Honkai 3rd recently. Perfect timing because 1 Sparkle and 2 free Alicia. Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'm able to unlock the Alicia for free yet. Clear a Fool's Hand main story chapter 3. Clear Snazzy Cards Club main story chapter 3. I might be able to do this. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so from there, go to here. And then I want to go to Elysian Realm to see if there's anyone new I can unlock. Violet Executor or Jovial Deception. Let's do Jovial. Okay. Did I miss someone else, or is it just telling me to look at her? Yeah, it's just telling me to look at her. Okay, so that's done, that's done. Before we get into it, let's pull in Sparkle. I'm still surprised that Sparkle is a Drive Core user. Let's see. I want these. And then I want these. Okay. There's another thing in here. There we go. Use. Let's go gambling. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's see if we can get... I have... To get her an 82 is the guaranteed. I'm not likely to get her, but we'll see. And it is 50% off on the first 10 pull. Man, imagine if I got her within like the first 20 pulls. That'd be amazing. Oh, that's cool. I'm all out of crystals trying to get her. Oh dear. Oh no. Bit of a weak 10 pull, but not bad. Okay, next 10 pull. Let's go. Let's see. I have enough crystals to get 50 pulls in her banner. Oh, pull. Okay. Go again. All right. Still not super great, sadly. Okay, I have 30 more pulls I can do. I might be just shy of 30, actually, but we'll see. My luck with this game is very inconsistent. Either I get nothing or I get a desired S rank super early. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Bro, I already got her maxed out. Okay. She's already maxed, so that's going to be immediately converted. Exchangeable for S rank, rank up stamps, source prisms, and other rare items in the supply shop. I see. Okay, we have enough for 20 more pulls. That's cool. At least it was a different character this time. Okay. Third time I pulled you. That's 90. Goodness gracious. Okay. First off. Yeah, I'm like, there's no way she's not... Sakura is not available to be leveled up. Where are you? There she is. Jesus. Rank up. Man, for a second I thought she was able to be ranked up again and I was about to lose it. Okay. Alright. That's not what I wanted to click on. Supply. Last 10 pull I can do for her. At least for right now. Here we go. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to get it right here. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to get doubles even. Okay, not what I was expecting, but that's fine. Come on, Sparkle, come home. Last one. She didn't come home, guys. Shit. That's a little depressing. Well, I have one. Well, I have one. It'll be funny if this one is the one that gets her. It isn't gonna happen, but it'd be hilarious. Yeah, I was expecting as much. Can't buy either of these because I don't have either character. That's a shame. Let's see. Get that really quick. Get those two. What is this? Water data flow. Oh. Okay. Oh, I could get an Azure Imperia. Sure. What am I thinking of? I'm on a terminal I already bought from. There's one more... There it is, Storm Shop. Okay. Alright, now I just have to try and save up enough for another 10 pull on her before her event ends. Which is what, 2 weeks? Yeah, well, no. It's almost 3 weeks. No, it is over 3 weeks. It's over 3 weeks. I'll be fine. We should be fine. It might cut it close, but we should be fine. Let's see. Alright. What's your name? I never remember it. I just remember you as Crossbow Girls. Or, don't your chances for an S rank go higher with the 10 pull, though? Hell yeah. Right, that's her name. Hell yeah! Okay, she needs 40. Yep, new BP, right. No, I don't have the money to upgrade at the moment. It's fine. Oh, really? I still love her, like, the remix of her theme that they did for this. It's really good in my opinion. Oh, nice! Congrats! That is not an easy feat. What is that? Oh, that's... Did I have this? I don't. Oh. Yeah, that's Maze Blade. That'd be nice to have. I won't be able to get it, but it's nice to have. It would be nice to have. Really? These for... Oh, I see. So that can't be right. Well, when you have both Sung Chue and Vita, it gets easier. No, that's fair. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Girl, I'm so close to maxing you out. I'm so close to maxing you out official. Anyway, let's check out Honkai A Fool's Hand, the new event they just launched with this update. Your vision started to clear up, and you saw what was in front of you. Wait a minute. Is this gonna be... God fucking... Hold on. Ever played poker? Once or twice with friends. But it's been a bit. I remember seeing like a young Durandal. Am I about to see a young Durandal? It's gonna... I don't know. Mother fucks. I hate. You couldn't help but turn to face the wall. The smooth surface reflects your image back at you. Huh? Because this event is basically poker. Oh, okay. Wait. Why did the captain eye get shoved into what? Amid the surprise and confusion, memories had started to emerge. From out of nowhere, the self-proclaimed Miss Administrator stood before you, the adventure you once experienced together. I do not know what adventure she's talking about. What the heck? I don't think I know this event. You fought in the digital entity BBB hand in hand, saving the story of Honkai Impact 3rd.
一体どういうこと？
Ai-chan and her daughters.
そう焦らないで。現状が疑問だらけなのは理解してるよ。まあちょっと恥ずかしい話なんだけど、簡単に言うと、あなたの助けが必要なの。
Why is it embarrassing to admit that?
まさか公開サードにまた何か問題でも起こったとか？
I hesitated and then gave an apologetic nod.
もしかして助けが必要だから連れてきたの？バレてたんだ。でも今回はホログラム装置を使ってないのにどうやって？ああ、今回はね、その裏技みたいなものを使ったの。あなたの意識を愛ちゃんのデータに投影したっていうわけ。
I just projected your mind into this little holographic body. It's fine.
そんなこと本当にできるの？大丈夫。前回とは違って現実のあなたは今ぐっすり眠ってるよ。それにあなたとじゃなくて崩壊サードの接続はいつでも切断できるから。
I forgot how meta I was.
とにかく安全だよ。なんか前もそうやって言いくるめられたような。
My hair color and eyes changed.
まあ付き合いも長いし変な事件に巻き込まれずに済むなら助けてあげてもいいけど。ありがとう。やっぱりあなたは最高だね。もちろん。で今回は何があったの？桜花に送り出されたみたいだけど、ここに何か問題でも？
I still don't really know about this place because I haven't reached this place yet in the story.
今回はちょっと複雑だから私が説明するよりも相棒から直接情報を教えてもらった方が早いかも。相棒？今回の作戦のためにすごく頼れる助っ人を選んだよ。
It's not
そろそろ彼女を探しに行ってね。
It's not Vita, is it? Because last I saw in chapter 39, she was the big baddie. Ai-chan is the Deadpool of Honkai Impact. Right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
ちょっと待って、どうして一緒に行動ってもう言っちゃった。これは愛が残した案内ルートかな。はあ、この短足じゃ走りづらいよ。
White feather
頼れる助
treatment.
っ人、なんだか嫌な予感がする。はあ、さすがに快諾しすぎたかな。
I gotta run. Oh, that is Vita. I recognize her from a mile away.
あれは
Hello. Oh, God.
おや、可愛い子ちゃん。道に迷ったの？サポートセンターまで連れて行ってあげるから、お姉さんと手をつなごう。
I'm no kid. I'm Ai-chan's assistant. Oh, this is part 2 open world, I think. I barely touched part 2 because I haven't finished part 1. I know! Also, I finished part 1, but I'm in the 1.5 story right now. And I would say I'm in the first half of the 1.5 story, so I don't know much about... I don't know anything about point 2, honestly. Point 2, part 2.
正直な子だね。ビットだよ。あれ？僕のことを知っているの？もちろん、ビタのファンだから。
I'm a fan of yours!
あ、ついうっかり。目の前のビタはただのゲームのキャラだよね。なるほど。愛はそう説明したんだ。随分と便利な表現だね。双方にとっても。
All I know is Teresa is hot. Oh, Thelema. No, you're fine. Thelema, she's the scary kind of sexy, I guess you could say. But, you know, Lunar Kindred Teresa is attractive, I would say, as well. Not Lunar Kindred. I don't remember what her... The grown-up vampire version. I don't remember what... I know Luna Kindred is... Luna is her, like, name. But I don't remember what the specific name for her adult version is with the chainsaws. But that one looks nice.
まあ気にしないで。さて、名前は知っているようだけど、初対面だから。改めて僕はリタ。愛の友達で、今回君と一緒に世界を救う仲間でもある。
One second. Need to just restart something small really quick. If Scott is Grey Serpent, then he is the hottest of all. I think all the Grey Serpents are dead now, actually. Because as far as we know, the last Grey Serpent we knew about was killed by the previous Sage's twin, I guess you could say.
自分はそうだね。少なくともみんなにそう呼ばれてる。なるほど。素敵な名前だね。じゃあこれから先は仲良く過ごそう。相棒。うん。でもその前に。ああ、そういえばどうして愛が君を呼んだのかまだ知らないんだったね。相棒？火星のことは多少知っているよね。
I'm a player who never skips dialogues. That's just what the IPC wants you to believe. Psh.
ならスムーズに説明できそうだ。火星の生存者は自分なりの方法で救いの道を探している。愛と僕はそんな命のあり方に惹かれて見守ろうとする傍観者だ。でもかつてこの星を破壊した力はあまりにも大きく、他の招かれざる者の注目を集めてしまった。つまりその通り、火星の破滅は壮大な銀河に打ち上げられた花火みたいなものさ。
The destruction
不
of...
運なことにその花火に引きつけられたうごめく悪意が
What do you
縁
mean,
の
Vita?
はるばるいたずらをしに来ようとしている。
The destruction of Mars has set the Milky Way ablaze. Unfortunately, this fire has attracted the wrong kind of attention. Bro, what have I missed in part 2?
火星が宇宙人に目をつけられた。俗的な言い方をすれば確かにそうなるね。もしかして今回の任務はその通り。火星の守護者であるビタとその相棒は邪悪な宇宙人を倒し太陽系の文明を救わなければならない。
She's so excited.
ちょっと待った、そんなの聞いてないけど。相棒、そう焦らないで。過去の実績は愛から聞いているよ。僕たち3人が揃えばきっと問題ないはずさ。愛のやつ絶対尾ひれをつけて話したに決まってる。こっちはモスキート級崩壊獣すら倒せない一般人なのに。
I'm also in a cute chibi body right now.
ってあれ、3人って言った？そうだよ。もう一人一緒に来てくれる仲間がいるんだけど聞いて驚かないでね。彼女こそが
What?
もしもし、リタ？どうかしたの？リタは一体何を見たのかな？
Did I get taller? Don't look back. What do you mean, don't look back?
ゲームセンター振り向くな。振り向くなか。
Before I knew it, the year is... Ah!
やっほー、かわいい女子ちゃん。ちゃんと気をつけてね。
Ah!
レッツゴー。スタート。
She shot me! Oh boy. A while earlier in Oxia, Masked fool? That's right. I see. Are you telling me a visitor from beyond the heavens like yourself is watching out for my beloved dream seeker? Why don't you, what, you don't trust me? Let's see. Someone appears in front of me out of nowhere knowing all of this planet's secrets. She tells me she's an alien, and on top of everything else, I don't know her, even know her name. This is the very essence of the word suspicious. Well then, I'll tell you my name as a sign that you can trust me. A brief silence loomed between them. What's up? I'm waiting for you to tell me. Didn't you already hear? Read? Oh, I see. Reading her mind. She knows that Vita can do that. And know that I'm not lying. After all, who could lie to such beautiful eyes as yours? In that case, it seems you've done your research, Miss Sparkle. Well, I am traveling on an alien planet, and an itinerary would be very helpful. Then please, let me see your itinerary. In the dark, two thoughts popped into your head. Firstly, you aren't dead yet. Secondly, you felt you were dying. The space around you twisted and twisted until it became like a braid, and even your own body twisted along. At last, you squeezed through an extremely narrow exit, making an escape. I'm on the Herta space station. What? Hey, welcome to the new world, little helper. I'm on the Herta space station. Let's not walk around recklessly and observe the surroundings. Well, I wonder if I'll meet the IPC in this event. You're the one who sneaked up on me. Don't get upset, my dear helper. Aren't you alive and kicking? Oh, she's angry now. Who are you exactly? Trail, she's the other helper I told you about. Nice to meet you. I'm Sparkle. Wait, is she a character in Honkai Impact 3rd? And her smile, though her innocent at a glance, emanates an air of danger. Am I overthinking this? Hello, I'm Drail. Vita has told me about you. I assume we will work together from now on. Wait. Can you fill me in on the situation? I only know you as a stranger who popped out of nowhere and shot me in the head. You're too suspicious. Aw, Vita said the same thing. It's breaking my heart. Alright, Sparkle, get serious. Tell Drail why you're here. Drail, as I said when we first met, our goal is to stop the evil aliens. More specifically, we are stopping him from disrupting the extrapolation of Mars. Do you follow? Extrapolation. Extrapolation, could it be that this alien wants to interfere with the quantum computer on Mars? Vita nodded, seemingly pleased with how fast you grasped it. But is this really possible? I mean, for people other than a walking cheat cartridge like you. Of course, little helper, look around. This is the best proof. Around? Oh, right. I was so hectic that I haven't even... What is this place? It's like a space station. Bing, bing. Correct answer. I'm so confused. We were in Oxia minutes ago. You noticed it as well? Yes, this disruptor from outer space can also construct a genuine-looking, captivating world. That's why you said it'd affect Mars. Does it mean we're captured by this alien and trapped in his world? Actually, it was I who brought you into the stream. Huh? This mischievous young lady is also an alien, and a masked fool. She and this disruptor are from the same faction. The only other... Okay. This is me cheating a bit, because I see the cover art for this update in the launcher, and the other person in the cover art from Honkai Star Rail is Sampo. And he's also a masked fool. It's funny to see you take a step back warily. Calm down, partner. We're up against Sparkle's colleague, not Sparkle. You should know that nobody can lie to me. That's right, I'm your friend. Then why did you take us here? I have a very good reason for that, but haven't we been standing in front of the toilet for too long? Better talk as we go. Sparkle waved her hand, turned around, and walked with lithe steps. Let's follow her, Drail. I have a feeling this mission won't be easy. No, I didn't want to switch to keyboard input. Sparkle has joined the team. I can't. Looks like I have to step on the floor ahead to open the cabin door. What? The blocks you pass will be lit. Light up the blocks to connect them into a physical road. Special blocks can teleport past... Okay. Excuse me. Can't go in there. Sprint! A fool's hand simulated program. Get near to unlock it. Can be used to quickly move between different map areas. Oh yeah, and it's playing, this is Honkai Star Rail music. This place looks so realistic, as if it exists in the real world. Because Herta Space Station is a real place. Space Station, Herta. I forgot to add that it exists in our world. So this virtual world is built upon reality? Well, it's not that serious a thing. It's just that all games need a setting. Game. Yes, game. Sparkle stepped back and opened her arms as if sending a formal invite. Welcome to the Fool's Game. You're an enemy after all! I said, calm down, partner. She's not hostile to us, but only overly excited about what's coming next. Ha, you know me best, Vita. Can't you explain what's going on? The masked fools are a band of people who live solely for joy, often going to incredible radical lengths to obtain it. Yes, my colleagues set up this stage to help play a grand game with the inhabitants of this world, you who were born in the solar system. If we win this game, the fool will call it quits and give up on fooling around on Mars. But if we don't win... that was a little dance. But if we don't win this game, as Vita said, nobody knows what incredible radical things would occur on Mars. The situation itself is incredible enough, but Sparkle, why do you know so much about it? Who knows? Huh? I don't know why I know about the Fool's Game, but I just know. Maybe it's because trolls think alike. Isn't that fun? Then who is that colleague of yours? It wouldn't be fun to spoil the surprise, would it? Oh, excuse me. You rolled your eyes at Vita standing next to her. Sorry, partner, she still isn't lying. No way. Anyway, after taking Sparkle's knowledge into account, the conclusion that I have come to is... if we want to stop the fool... that mysterious fool, our only option is to win this fool's game. No way. That was a lot of talking to help you understand the situation, but you needn't overthink it. This is a game, so enjoy whatever comes your way. The last question is, are you helping us also because it's fun? Duh. I saw this coming. Ugh, it's only just begun, yet I already feel drained. You struggle internally to consolidate the jumbled information into a single sentence. In order to save Mars from the masked fool, we must win the fool's game. Okay, since Vita said you didn't lie, I'll buy into this premise. What's our next step? If it's a game, there must be someone in the space station to explain the rules to us, such as the owners of the space station. Then we better find them. Yes, but before that, we need to deal with these pesky little buggers. Okay. Oh! I get to play as Sparkle. That's cool. I can see her playstyle. That's interesting. It shoved us into like a turn-based mode. What? What happened?
これが星空を一人で行くもの。きっちりよ。お疲れ。星を落ちて安らかに眠れ。すべては僕の手の中に。よ。おや、つい本気を出しちゃったかな。
Oh, I didn't see what Sparkle's end screen looked like. No. Spatial beacon. Well. Space station high reputation. Blue-headed scientist, red-headed scientist, a full simulated program. And this is the simulated universe. Extend your hand and try to touch the machine. Don't move unless you never want to come back. Okay. After exploring a while, the three found a unique room. Oh, there's too many enemies to fight and puzzles to solve in the space station. Is someone there? Two figures stood in front of a curious-looking machine ahead. Are they perhaps the owners of the space station? Ask and find out. Excuse me. Einstein! Tesla! Huh? Aren't they? Hey, Mophead, when can I talk? What? Be patient, they're a few steps away from that pressure plate. Wait, don't go any closer. I think a trap is between us. The three stopped dead in their tracks. Hey, I think they heard us. Impossible. Sound... What did you say? Sound waves are shielded where we stand. No sound would leak out. But didn't you divert power from the shield to the pressure plate? Oops. Hey! You two over there, we heard you all your whispering. And we just crossed the trap you had high hopes for. There goes the fireworks and music I prepared for my grand appearance. It wasn't a trap, but you didn't need to make an appearance. Everyone knows you're Einstein and Tesla. We've been anticipating you, players of a fool's game. Fool's hand. We're the masters of the space station. Madam Herda's clones. Madam Herda's clones. Wait, it seems like they can't see me? This is a safety measure I implemented for you. You're not registered as a Fool's Hand player, so you won't be noticed by in-game characters. I see. Then I'll leave the negotiation to you. Well, you look nothing like Madam Herta. Look closely. We're about 70% similar. Man, 70%. I'm a twin. Oh, well, not twin. Clone, technically. Although I've never seen Madam Herta, why do you two look so different if you claim to be clones of the same person? You need to ignore our haircut and hair color. If you only look at our faces, we're uncanny-alike. Don't make it sound like you're the characters drawn by the same animation studio. Oh, this event is going to be so meta. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Looks like the fool flipped some local assets when making the game. I'll just pretend they're unrelated. Yes, it might be fun, more entertaining that way. You accepted that quickly. But I digress. As players and challengers... Why am I so yawny right now? Gosh dang. Ugh. You should understand that you must complete our trials to pass through Herta's space station. I can hardly wait. Me too. What will the trials be? Rush not, challengers. You must learn the rules before you can win. Oh, are we finally getting to the rules of the Fool's game? 1 second, folks. Please follow me. You cannot start the game without this. The blue-headed scientist who resembled Einstein walked to a nearby shelf and placed her hand on a white cloth covering it before looking at you in all seriousness. What's this? The only path leading to the grand adventure. What? Come, pick your starter. Okay. 1 sec, because I snag a screenshot. I cannot believe that. That is so fucking silly. Come, pick your starter. Face adversities and grow stronger together. Become the closest of partners. And aim for the peak of Fool's hand. Hey, Fool, you stole this intro from another game, didn't you? In case you didn't know, copyright exists on Earth. Which one do you prefer? I prefer the green one. You do? The red one looks stronger. Why are you actually picking? I advise you to reconsider the blue one. And only basing your pick on a color? You don't even know the element. Stop it, Mudhead. Just give them the thing. Okay, that was a joke. What you really need to have is this. The blue-haired scientist shoved a deck of cards into Sparkle's hands. What's this? Oh my god, it's our Arahato deck. Oh boy. This is the fundamental rule in the game. A fool's hand. In this fool's game, there are objectives you cannot meet by conventional means, and enemies you cannot defeat by force. This is when a fool's hand comes into play. In layman's terms, using these cards will solve half of the problems in your game. I get it. In a nutshell, it's special gameplay. I understand the rules, but why do the cards come in an Arahato model kit box? Now I'll explain the rules of Fool Hands through a practice match. Okay. Tutorial stage. Learn the rules. Looks fun. Watch and learn. Oh no. The cards in a Fool's Hands are divided into 4 suits. Sword, Trophy, Scepter, and Star. Each suit has a number card from 2 to 10 and 4 special cards. Jack, Queen, King, and Ace are worth 10 points, while Ace is worth 11. Other number cards have point values equal to their number. The center area is called the field, which includes... Guys, I am so yawny. I don't know why, and it's really bothering me. 1 second. The center area is called the field, which includes 1 field effect and 2 public cards. When the match begins, you will have some starting cards in your hand. Let's place the king in the field. Nice. Our card and the public card formed a pair hand and scored points. The score is determined by combination points, point sum, and bonus points. Combination points only consider the highest scoring combination on the field. Point sum is the total value of the cards placed in the field. Bonus points come from additional sources. Each round you must place the required number of cards on the field. Meanwhile, your opponent will also place cards in the field according to the same rules. You won't know their exact plays until you can confirm the end of your round. At the start of the new round, you will see your opponent's previous round's card and score, and they will replace new cards on the field. After replenishing your hand, you can continue playing. A field can hold a maximum of 4 cards. Cards placed this round can be retracted, but cards placed in previous rounds cannot be moved. Okay, so we want to do king and then a 9. Form a rare card combo. Oh boy. Straight flush, right, 4 knights. All aces. Interesting. straight, so 5 of any number sequence. Flush. I don't know why that's a flush. Full house, twin pairs, 3 sages, and pairs. Interesting. Those are the basic rules of a fool's hand. Of course, you won't go very far if you rely on them alone. Fine, I'll teach you the advanced knowledge of a fool hand as well. Stay focused. Okay. Real knowledge comes from practice. Oh, God. There are the basic card placement and scoring rules. Now it's time for an official match. In an official match, there are 3 fields. Each round, a new field will gradually be revealed, and the winning 2 or more fields will secure victory. Simple, right? Okay, best 2 out of 3. But just playing it safe isn't your style, is it? Try using a few tricks during the game. For example, how about switching cards? Drag a card from your hand to this area to complete the swap. Switch attempts are limited. Switch successful. However, the swapped out card won't be drawn again in this game. No regrets. No regrets. Besides switching cards, you can add some fun to the game with Fool's Clever Hands. The card's case's effect is duplicating a card in your hand. You get an extra copy, go ahead and place it on the field. Good job, you formed the 3 sages combination, just 1 card away from the 4 knights, nearly triggering the field effect for a reward. Oh. Round begins and a new field appears. You can continue placing cards in the previous field to increase your score, or place cards in the new area to use the new effect. What will you choose? The number of uses is limited, but since you're just starting, we'll let you try one more time. To review, the winning condition is the final round to maintain a score lead in at least 2 fields. Nice. I win. Okay, hands and points. I've progressed the game. So have I, my dearest Vita. These 2 are beginners, but I'm unable to imagine losing them. Good. Now that you've understood the rules and importance of this game, you can officially take on the trials. We're finally moving forward on the story forward. Herta Space Station houses a collection of objects that have extraordinary properties and can cause supernatural phenomena. We call them curios. Running a tavern is a tiring thing, especially when dwarves and elves are running around all over the place. Very true. Dwarves, elves, gnomes, humans, half-foots. Originally, they were kept safely in the matching storage spaces, but recently, due to the invasion of unidentified monsters, some of them were lost in the chaos. Monster invasion? No wonder there were monsters on our way here. For reasons stated above, curios are extremely dangerous if left unchecked. So you want us to find the lost curios? Yes, we lost 2 curios. Reject, silence, and dark matches. Honestly, the curios are in a way an SCP depending on the curio. So like the things you lock up in control. Also, I think after we finish this little story beat, we'll pause for a moment and do a stretch break, because I haven't stretched yet, and I also need to blow my nose. With that, the blue-haired scientist operated the terminal and projected a screen next to herself. These are their basic descriptions. Please take a look. Reject, silence, number 3471. Item description. A tiny orchestra set that automatically plays some not too bad exotic music when the ambient noise is at 0 decibels. If the surrounding is louder than 0 decibels, the set will remain silent. Damage details functions the exact opposite way as it claims to be. The noisier the sounding, the louder it becomes. Number 3472, Dark Matches. There's nothing special about these matches designed to be used in dim environments. If you stare at them long enough, you may even find them pitiable. When placed in bright areas, transparent odorless aerosols in dark green can be spotted. What? Transparent and odorless aerosols in dark green can be spotted floating near their heads, which are safe to be touched by hand. Igniting the matches will drive away light and usher in darkness. Huh. They don't look too dangerous. That's because they don't affect you. No matter how harmless the curio seems, it can do great harm to the space station when misused. So if we find them, we pass the trials? Yes, and in return, I'll open the portal to the next game stage for you. Next game stage? In other words, the virtual world made for us is bigger than this space station, i.e. the first stage? Ah, straight to the point. I like it. Can we really beat this game? Do you have any idea where these 2 curios went? I don't know if this counts, but someone claimed to have seen supernatural phenomena caused by them in the Master Control Zone. May I suggest we garner clues in the Master Control Zone first? Let's go. Not bad. As long as we find these 2 curios, the trial will be completed. What's this? Master Control... Oh, it's... That looks like Teresa. Great. The reputation level of this area has increased, and you've obtained a spare card for the current area. Head to the deck enhancement and phrase to boost. Oh, okay. Tap here to enter the development interface for the corresponding deck. Oh, God. Each deck has its own skill tree. Oh. The active skills Fool's Clever Hand is in effect automatically from the start, while external rules that support combat need to be unlocked manually. Upgrading cards requires the item Ace Maker Coupons, which can be obtained through exploration in the Matrix and by raising your player rank. Oh! They get art! They get art as you unlock them. This is a skill tree. This is a skill orchard. A bit. This room is so dark, it's better not to enter. Oh, okay, I need curios, I think. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What the hell? Security department guard. Sorry, the passage ahead is closed. What's wrong? You're going into the master control zone, right? Unfortunately, supplies are being inventoried up ahead, thus blocking the passage. Why would anyone inventory on the main passage? We've been commissioned by the 2 Madame Herda clones to investigate the missing curios. Could you do us a favor? I see. I'd love to, but the passage ahead is stuffed full of supply crates. Unless... Oh, do you have any way to get us through? Unless we duel in a game of Fool's Hand. That doesn't sound right. These two things have nothing to do with each other. Arrgh! Which will apply to each field. But don't celebrate too soon, just a reminder in the future battles, if our level falls behind, the opponent will also gain extra points based on the level difference. Okay. Oh, I don't mean to do that. Nice. I can hardly believe you're new to Fool's Hand. You played so well. I wouldn't say that. I'll give you a reward for winning. What's this? Wear it, and you won't need to worry about the crates in your way. Just give it a little push and they'll be gone from your sight. Are you really a guard here? Oh, I got power gauntlets. Sick. Yeah, my way. This is a master control zone. Find someone to gather clues with the curio. That was an interesting start. I'll probably do more of that off stream. Okay, let's see what we got.
これはもしや雪山の悪魔の呪い？ここも狙われるようになったの。
Okay, we're going to do a small stretch break here because we haven't, had a stretch break yet. And then after we do the ad stretch break, we'll be back. So, let me get that going. Okay, I have returned.
月日の流れなどの巨像はこの三千宇宙の因果を悟った私にとって何の意味もない。年齢なんてただの数字よ。
Let's see if I do another hour and a half. That will get me to... Okay, yeah. We can do about another hour and a half to 2 hours of stuff, and then I have to call stream. So let's get into it. So we're going to pick up where the story left off. Like in chapter 39, Daughters of the Sea. And shit is getting bad. We're going back to the country of Iron Sand. And I believe the Seelas are currently trying to become Hershers. What are your... Right, you have Alan Poe. Do you have... You have Vern. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. The art is so good for the stigmatas. Alright. Let's play. I forget. How many more pieces of story is there for this part? Okay, 15. So there's 5 more stories here. And then it starts into the second act of this chapter. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Okay. I once heard about stories like this. A long time ago, people had 4 hands and 4 legs. That is to say, 2 people today combined to make a complete person back then. But one day, humans angered the Creator, who found a giant axe and split all people in the world in half simultaneously. That was how humans came to look like this. Why do people so desperately seek their other half in life? This is why, because that heavenly cleave, they were one entity. Did I go off on a tangent? No, I didn't. Let us go then.
Peter-san?
Sela's voice restored her senses.
今の声、何だったの？でも、ビタさんは私たちのために。
Yeah, it's a cool and disturbing mythology. Makes me nervous. Makes me a little nervous, I'll be honest.
自分を隠すためだったんですね。
一時中止にした方がいいなのです。顔色が優れないようなのですが。
続けて、関係ないわ。
Of course she'd say that.
わけも分からず私たちについてきて、ろくなことを考えてないんでしょうねってずっと思ってたわ。
プロメテウスさんの布石に影響する可能性があるので、もともとあなたたちに伝えるつもりはなかったなのです。ですが、彼女が私の考えを全部読めるなら、私たちが何をしても手札を晒すようなものにしかならないなのです。もし私があなたたちに知られないように頑張っても、彼女は真逆の結末を狙ってくるはずなのです。私たちに残された時間はそう多くないなのです。その前に2人はすでにプロメテウスさんの本当の意図を理解したなのですね。
Really quick, as a recap for last time, because it's been a bit, it feels like it's been a bit. Prometheus got stabbed by Vita, and we've apparently learned that Vita is the power or creator behind the being known as Sa, and can apparently read minds and is like a pseudo god. So, you know, we'll see how that happens.
私たちが律者になるってことでも、今考えるとそれも人の目をごまかす手段ですよね。
そうかもしれないなのです。ですが、彼女が最終手段を相手が看破できないことにかけるとは思えないなのです。看破されても阻止できないが正しいと思うなのです。敵は何らかの方法で私たちのいる世界の泡で全知全能になっている。私ですが、その能力を操る意志は常人を超えたものではないなのです。例えば、大きなモニター室の中にいると想像してみるなのです。そこにある無数のモニターを通して世界中のあらゆるものを観察でき、
それでも私たちはモニターを一つ一つ確認しないといけないし、何かを変更したい時も自分でボタンを押さないといけないってことですか？
そうなのです。
でもそこまで複雑にする必要はあるのかしら。あなたの話だと私たちを皆殺しにする気があれば、彼女なら楽勝なのよね。
最も絶望的な考え方をすれば、もしかしたら彼女は最後の瞬間まで もがく私たちを見たいのかもしれないなのです。ですが、私たちが世界の泡と共に消えること自体が彼女の最も重要な目的である可能性もあるなのです。
But for what purpose?
待って、私たちって
最悪の場合を考えたまでなのです。例えば、私が保身に走ると、ずっと自分では移動できない月の岩のままなのです。とにかく、プロメテウスさんの最終手段は、最短の時間で社にとって脅威となるあらゆる手段を同時に進めることだと思うなのです。相手が阻止できないではなく、阻止が間に合わないことを目標としているなのです。
そうだとしても、最後に生き残れる人は
一人もしくは二人かもしれないなのですが、全滅よりはマシなのです。もちろん何らかの権能で他の人たちを助けられるかもしれないなのですが、それも後の話なのです。すでに犠牲になったミステルさんとプロメテウスさんは助けられないなのです。
It would be funny if Kiana could just like revive Miss Down, and Miss Down's just like, oh, that's what it feels like, huh?
とにかく時間は待ってくれないなのです。
つまり私たちは未知に挑むだけじゃなくて、プロメテウスと同じように殺されるリスクを背負わなければならないってことね。
はい。ですから、本当にそうするかどうかはあなたたちが決めるなのです。それと、そもそもプロメテウスさんは計画を考えておらず、彼女の信じたことは本人が学習した盲目でしかないと考えてもらっても構わないなのです。
盲目？
彼女は以前ある個人の話を教えてくれたなのです。その人の知恵はあらゆる同類を凌駕したなのですが、選択をしなければならない時に彼女は自身ではなく後世を信じることを選んだなのです。
Oh, is she talking about Dr. May?
少し話がそれたようなのです。とにかくこの通信が終わったらもう2人をサポートすることができないなのです。自分の意志に従ってできることをするなのです。では。
シュレーディンガー博士、リタさん、もっと早く気づくべきだったのかな。でも現実は何年も連載してる推理小説じゃないし、もしそうなら途中で登場する人はみんな超能力者や悪者ばかりよ。
But we don't live in serial suspense novels. Characters that show up halfway are either psychics or villains. She seems to have totally forgotten what she just said.
私たちまだチャンスがあるよね。プロメテウスさん、こういうのは少し違うと思うけど、私たちが全てを解決したら彼女を治せるんだよね。
That'd be the hope.
崩壊エネルギーを集めることなら私に任せなさい。覚えてる？ミステルのやつ、私のことをイデアって言ったでしょ。崩壊エネルギー適応性ならきっと私の方が上よね。でもじゃない。これが一番成功率の高い方法だって。ごめん。ただズエレがバカなことをするんじゃないかって心配なの。バカなこと？この私が？今回のことはすごく危険だし、ズエレはいつも私のことを大事にしてくれてるから。だからいつか私のことを放っておいて一人で危険に立ち向かうんじゃないかなって心配してる。
God, these two care about each other so deeply.
そんな風になってほしくないの。うぬぼれないで。それに今の私たちは表裏一体でしょ。たとえ私がそうしようとしてもできっこないわよ。本音を言えばそのビタとやらには
自分から姿を見せてほしいわね。そのまま奴を八つ裂きにすれば全てが解決するんでしょ。さあ出発しましょう。時間はもう残ってないかもしれないわ。おかしいわ。
どうしたの？
Oh, this is a new map.
この
Okay, we're on a new map, folks. Let's see what's up.
世界の泡の崩壊エネルギーはどうしてこんなにも密集してるの？
Ooh, pretty.
これは
This is...
おかしいわね。全ての崩壊エネルギーが自然とこの近くに集まってるみたい。それにまるでわざと保存されてるみたいだし。
storage devices?
じゃあこの石碑たちはプロメテウスさん曰く融合した後の世界の泡もエネルギーになってどこかに送られるって。だからこの世界が融合するまで崩壊に邪魔されないためにわざとこうしたのかな。
This universe will be free from Honkai disruptions before it fuses.
その可能性はあり得るわ。本当にそうだとしたら奴は本当に優しいのね。でも罠か偶然かはやってみればわかるわ。
これは散らばるの？
逃がさないわ。
Whoa, what the hell?
ビタってやつ想像よりも強いわね。
それって
She just absorbed all that energy.
鉄を曲げる人がいるとしてもう一人の力がその鉄を元に戻せるとは限らないってこと？
ええ、コントロールはできないわ。どうやらここは協力し合うしかなさそうね。
協力。一緒に黒煙白火を使った時と同じかな。全部の力を使って崩壊エネルギーをコントロールするつもりなの？
ええ、成功するとは限らないけど今よりは可能性が高いわ。
Okay.
ゼーレ、無理してないよね？
そこまでじゃないわ。なんといってもあの時より経験があるし。
That's true.
それにこの石碑たちも黒煙白火のように侵食性があるわけじゃないわ。安心して。
わかった。できるだけゼーレに合わせるように私も石碑を壊してみるから。
ええ、あとは任せたわね、ゼーレ。来たわ。
She still didn't... Oh, did she get some? It looks like she might have.
やっぱりゼーレの方がすごいね。
そんなことないわよ。ポジションを交換したらゼーレにだってできるわ。
Indeed, if they can't even achieve this, there's no need to observe them. But the end can easily be easily reached if usually just a start.
さあ、終わったわね。
Interesting.
どうかな。最初に暴走したあの石碑が欠けてるけど何か問題はないの？
いいえ、残りのものだけでも計画に必要な量を超えてるわ。あとは最後の一歩ね。
戻ってもいい？ゼーレ。どうしたの？別に驚くようなことじゃないでしょ。違うの。話すと少しバカらしいかもしれないけど、さっきまで体のコントロールを手放せなかったんだ。なんとなくゼーレなら機会があれば自分で危険と立ち向かうかもって思ったから。
Uh-huh.
そんな必要はあるかしら。心配しないで。少なくとも今回はゼーレと一緒に未来に向き合うわ。
Don't say that. You're gonna get her suspicious, man.
ありがとうゼーレ。でもゼーレにとっては、もし何か事故があった時、一人が生き残るよりも二人で死ぬ方が良かったの？言わないといけないのかな。
That's a real deep question.
どうして？生きていくことは大事じゃないの？もちろん大事だよ。私たちだけじゃない。ブロニお姉ちゃんにとってもみんなにとっても大事なことなの。でももしそれが私たち二人だけの話なら。
You're fine, Sketch. I'm the streamer. I should have noticed. It's all good. It's all good.
どっちが先に離れても残された側の気持ちを私たちは想像できるから。これが遠い昔のことならそこまで自信がなかったと思う。自分はそんなに大事じゃないかもって。私が消えてゼーレが一人になっても、ゼーレなら乗り越えられるって思ったかもしれない。何バカなことを言ってるの。これが遠い昔のことなら。
Okay, there you go.
今はそんな風に考えてないよ。もう自分のことを否定したりしない。だってゼーレは私自身よりも私をずっと好きでいてくれてるよね。私が自分を否定したり傷つけたりしたら、それはゼーレを否定して傷つけることになるから。そんなこと私は絶対にしない。ゼーレも同じようにしよう。
Aw. Sela basically telling Valonia, don't sacrifice yourself to save me, because I'll be extremely sad, just like you would be.
ゼーレがいなくなったら私が感じる苦しみはきっと死に対する恐怖を超えると思う。
That's really sweet and sad.
ゼーレ。さあ、もうそういう暗い話はやめましょう。今は二人で死ぬんじゃなくて二人で生きていくのよ。すべてを解決してみんなを助けよう。かつてゼーレはやっぱり昔と変わらない。人を傷つけたくないタイプなのね。どうして急にそんな話を。私は人を傷つけるのが大好きなの。
I love harming others. Oh.
ゼーレだって知ってるはずよ。どういうこと？私、体が言うことを聞かない。待って、ゼーレ。いや、嫌だ。
What did she do? What did you do? Ah, I remember now. In the story of axes and limbs, I was wrong about one thing. The creator did sever all humans, but not out of anger. It was at the request of humans. The reason? I have no idea. But you do, right?
やっぱり我慢できなくなったのね。何？こうして話しかけてくる度胸しかないわけ？
姿くらい見せたらどう？
Oh. Valonia pulled Sela out of the body, basically.
僕を困らせないで。こうした方が楽なんだ。僕の時間も限られていると君たちもそう話していただろう。今の君が完全な高等の賢者を超えていて、この世界での特殊性が僕の次でなければ。
If you didn't surpass the complete sage and become second only to me in the uniqueness
こん
of
な
this
交
world.
流すら必要がなかったかもしれない。それであの話の答えは一体何だったかな。
そうね。くっつけられた人たちの中には相手を重んじる人もいれば自分を重んじる人もいる。そして自分を重んじる側は当然別れた方が合理的だって考えるわ。
Hold on. Girl, where's your pinky? Okay, there it is. It goes behind her ring finger.
つまり君は利己的な方だと思っているんだ。君が今したことはそうとは見えないけど。
目が悪いだけじゃないかしら。私はそういう利己的な人間よ。それはこれからも変わらないわ。だけどそんなの別に何の妨げにもならない。私はあなたを見つけて倒して。
じゃあ健闘を祈っている。本気だよ。でも彼女は気づいていない。そうだね。あの崩壊エネルギーをコントロールするときに君はいつもこっそりと一部をキープしていた。こういう時によりうまく体を奪うために。
だったら何？あの程度の崩壊エネルギーをコントロールできないとでも思ってるの？
まさか。しかし君は僕が想像していたよりもずっと賢い。砂鉄の国と自身の特性を利用して君は体の元の主人を追い出し、
I don't know if I'd say drove away.
彼女を異種精魂に似た存在にしたんだね。
全部知ってるならこれ以上くどくど話す必要がどこにあるっていうの？首を洗って待ってなさい。あなたを見つけてちゃんとお話を済ませたらもちろん彼女を連れて行くわ。
そして君が失敗したとしても異種精魂はその戦いの影響を受けない。悪くない。君は賢いとは言えないが利己的だ。ああ、僕は気に入っているけど気に食わない性格だよ。いいだろう。あそこで君を待っている。破滅のあるいは神聖の地。
The land of destruction.
しかしその前に優しい僕から賢くない君に一つ忠告をしておこう。
You know her name. Use it.
君が今向き合っているのは一人の敵ではなく、そして僕はみんなとウィンウィンになれると願っているよ。
Is that the end of 30? Yep, 3911. All right. Indescribable emotions echo deep within her heart. Unlike the others, she received more than one piece of bad news. Oh, is this Kira?
嘘。シャガ。
Yep. She remembered the withering she once saw. She remembered the legends she once heard.
私はこのために来たんだもの。今は圧倒されてる場合じゃないわ。そうだったの？わかったわ。ありがとう、シュレーディンガー博士。
Dr. Schrodinger, who wasn't aware of the latest changes in the country of Iron Sand, was telling the news of Prometheus being attacked to her first and last friend.
これからはどうするつもりなのです？
Stick to the plan. That's the final message from Prometheus before crashing into her death. As an instruction, it seemed too simple or even vague. However, that might be exactly be the AI's intent. Just like how the same coded text could be read differently if decrypted differently. An instruction so vague could confuse an omniscient enemy.
どうするつもりかって言うまでもないわ。プロメテウスが最後までその責務を諦めなかった以上、みんなに指定された得意点の器として途中で諦めるわけにはいかないでしょ。引き続き崩壊エネルギーをこっちに集めて、博士。私は元の計画通りこの世界の神聖律者になるわ。分かったなのです。ゼーレさんたちも自分のやり方で頑張ってくれているなのです。結果
She seemed to imply more than she said. The innocent teammate, the omniscient foe. For the wise at the moment, which side was she actually lying to? Maybe both, or neither. Either way, the action that would produce an imaginary singularity or its movement couldn't be hidden from anyone. キラさんの言う通り、崩壊エネルギーをあなたの方に集めるなのです。ですが、プロメテウスさんの協力がなければ、3倍から5倍の努力をして、やっと以前の3割から5割の効果がある程度なのです。それが何を意味してるのか。ええ、たとえ全力を尽くして目標の1割にしか到達できなかったとしても、私は迷いなくやり通す。何しろそれがあるアイドルの卒業公演になるかもしれないから。だったら全力でやるに決まってるでしょ。 What's this stuff on her body? She's got like stuff crawling up her face along her sides. What is that? And her hand too. What? With lively movements, Shigeru Kira planted her sniper rifle half-note into the ground, as if greeting her audience in the last frame of her human form. 華麗な登場を見せましょう。全知の力を持つ熱狂的なファンをびっくりさせなきゃね。After that, she activated the key of the beyond and surrendered. Yeah, maybe it's a root of some kind. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like Honkai buildup on her body or something? I don't know. And surrendered herself to the integrating process. Okay, you're right. They are definitely like roots or plants. Like the end of giant planets in the universe. Hold on. What? She activated and surrendered herself to the integrating process like the end of giant planets in the universe. Oops. Apparently... There we go. Okay. Like how these stars collapsed and reached the most romantic gravitational singularity. Like the birth of a black hole. 博士、何か言ってくれないの？ええ。6年前より今のあなたの姿はだいぶ可愛らしくなったなのです。Well, ありがとう。でも次はニグラスの前で言わないでね。正直に言うと、砂糖の鍵の力をここまで解き放ったのはこれが初めてよ。話によると、前回砂糖の鍵を超限解放した時はしばらく経った後に壊れたのよね。はあ、今回また壊したらきっと金平糖長老にきつく言われるわ。でもそんなにひどいことにはならないはずよね。何しろ前回の修理の時に砂糖の鍵はいくつかに解体されたから。The young girl kept talking, trying to conceal the fear inside. She knew that Sa would hear everything. そう考えると、犬猿剣と結構似ているなのです。でも、それはそうなのです。支配の権能には一定の次元性があるなのですから。それについてはあまり詳しくないわ。とにかく、今から私は外の鍵の力を利用して、虚数特異点の発生を早めてみる。できるだけプロメテウスの協力がない状況でも目標を果たせるようにね。あとは私に任せて。博士はゼーレたちを手伝ってあげてちょうだい。Man, I feel like if Schrodinger goes back to like Sela, she's gonna come in and then it's gonna be that gif of Donald Glover like entering the room on fire with pizza. I'm back! Oh my god.
どうしたの博士？何か問題でも？キラさん、何をしているのか本当に理解しているなのです。もちろんよ。分かったなのです。では幸運を祈っているなのです。私たちの聖護者。ええ。
Just an instant after Schrodinger left, massive amounts of Honkai energy flooded in from all directions and swallowed Shigure Kira. Oh. How boring. It might be inappropriate for me to say this, but I actually don't find this mean. After all, I've seen too many universes wither. Fragmented world, gooey world, smooth world, skyless world, earthless world, godless world, worlds that are the most peculiar. However, the moment of destruction, the reactions of intelligent life were almost all identical. A bit of despair, a bit of relief, a bit of useless struggling. Which is exactly what is going on here now. Sure enough, the way she used the Key of the Beyond was surprising. With such technology, no wonder the Sugars survived. Her judgments are quite right. After the loss of Prometheus, this dimensional weapon could save her part of the plan. But also, because of the loss of Prometheus, saving the plan is only theoretically possible. Shigure Kira, without someone cheating for her, you will never be qualified. Yes, just like your fake idol identity. The Key of the Beyond has just gathered enough Honkai energy to cross the threshold of Herrscher creation, in other words. In the world ruled by Sa, this is an unprecedented change in billions of years. It even comes in pairs. However, an artificial imaginary singularity will never form as silently as a supernova. During the process, they'll surely realize that, without the AI, Shigure Kira is a host of singularity without the Honkai adaptability to match. In other words, forcibly focusing Honkai energy on her like this will turn her into a Honkai beast or zombie before turning her into a Herrscher. Oh boy. Of course, she and that doctor are aware of this. When a train comes off its rails, its passengers are the first to notice. Moreover, I can read all the stories buried in her memory. In a past battle, merely transporting a somewhat special divine key has cost her dearly. She knows her capacity inside out, but still chose to quench her thirst with hemlock. From the perspective of death, this is actually beautiful.
そうね。
Oh my.
その通り。私は運命に恵まれた天才たちと比べられない。これ以上無理しても自分で墓穴を掘るだけよ。そんな制限も弱点も心の中でちょっと考えただけで全部あなたに読まれる。そうでしょ、ピーター。
She isn't talking with me, but she's just talking to me.
ええ、私が一番よくわかってるわ。才能も資質も私はトップにいるような人間じゃない。
My mouse.
アイドルとして思い切り歌えない。バルキリーとして仲間を助けられない。シュガーズ一族としてもあなたを止められない。少し前に私はスーサナのことを慰めようとしてたけど、あの時彼女に話した言葉は結局私自身へのものだったのよ。才能、経歴、さまざまな理由によって自分たちの憧れた姿になることはできないけど、その憧れの姿に限りなく近づくことならできるわ。しかも彼女たちにもできないようなことを成し遂げられるかもしれない。それこそがいわゆる夢の真実なのかもしれないわね。前を見つめ努力し続けたら誰もが想像できない形で夢を実現できるのかもしれない。こんな純粋な考え、私だって信じたいに決まってるでしょ。でも現実がそんな風に変えやすいなら こんなことになっていなかったでしょうね。仲間が一人ずつ去って敵が一歩ずつ迫ってくる。まるであの戦いに戻ったみたいよ。
I mean, you've kind of been in battle ever since you found out this universe is about to be annihilated.
あの時私は最後まで戦えなかった。自身の意志ではなかったけど、結果的に私は第二次崩壊の脱走兵になった。でも最後まで戦ったとしても私に何ができるの？全力を尽くしてもう一度自分の限界に挑んで結果が変わったりすると思う？きっと何も変わらないでしょう。私は何もできない。結局セシリア様は犠牲になる。きっとそうよ。だから脱走兵になってからビアンカが物語の結末を教えてくれるまで、私は心の奥でセシリア様の死を受け入れていたんだと思う。セシリア様と共に死んでいったのは二度と戻れない私の青春。私のことを嘘つきだって言っても構わない。顔がどれほど鮮やかでもいくら明るく見せてもそんなの所詮心の仮面でしかない。結局のところ私は自分自身が怖い。あの不器用な彼女がいつか心の奥に隠された迷いとやましい気持ちに気づくのが怖いの。彼女がとっくに気づいてるとしても自分も他人も騙せば何の問題にもならないわ。それが私がアイドルであることにこだわる理由でもあるかもね。でもまだ大丈夫。今回の相手が全知の能力を持つあなたでよかったわ。この世界のあらゆる偽装があなたに見破られてるって考えるとむしろ気が楽になるのよ。見ての通り私はこんな風に臆病者で脱走兵で半人前の偽物アイドルよ。実力がないのに大物ぶって自業自得になったとしても私は止めたくない。最後まで頼もしい先輩を演じていたいの。私は嘘つきだしそれも普通よね。
Giving up on yourself, huh?
別に時期になったわけじゃないわ。私が破滅への道に向かうことになっても崩壊エネルギーが集まってくる限り律者は誕生する。もちろんそんな時に何が生まれてくるかは私のコントロールの範疇を超えてる。でもあなたがコントロールできる範疇でもない。だからパフォーマンスに間に合わなかったらその時は後悔しないようにね。
3912? 3912. Okay, we have 3 parts left. Heading towards death while pinning all of your hopes on a negligible probability like a desperate gambler. This is really so boring.
確かにそうなのです。
Huh?
あなたの話に同意するのはひねくれているなのですが、どの視点から見てもしぐれキラさんが放った強がりの言葉は敵を怯えさせる価値がないなのです。
シュレーディンガー博士、君は
もちろんなのです。ですがやっぱりあなたが全知だとしても瞬時に理解することはできないなのですね。しぐれキラさんの計画は頼りないものなのです。最終の器として彼女の崩壊エネルギー適応性は高くないなのです。それはつまり虚数特異点が誕生する前に彼女が必死になって集めた崩壊エネルギーが先に暴走するという意味なのです。例を挙げると中に入った料理が出来上がる前に圧力鍋が蓋を失うようなものなのです。外からの助けがない状況で彼女がゾンビになってから律者になることを目指しても 現実はそんなチャンスを彼女に与えてくれないなのです。
君は僕よりもはっきりとものを言うんだね。
だから私は彼女の計画に加わると決めたなのです。疑問に思っていなかったなのですか。なぜ月の岩に憑依した私が高等の賢者のように世界を自由に行き来することができるのかと。
君はただ憑依対象を頻繁に変えていただけだ。命を懸けている彼女たちとは違って君が背負うリスクは世界に拒絶される可能性があるだけだよ。
では私は一体どうやってしぐれキラさんに協力して崩壊エネルギーを集めたと思うなのです。
That's a good point. That's a good point she brings up.
それは月の岩の基本的な性質、焼け石に水みたいなものだ。
ですが私が本当にそれほど弱い存在ならどうしてあなたはこんな風に私と会話し続けたなのです。だから言ったなのです。あなたが全知だとしても瞬時に理解することはできないなのです。世界は複雑で混沌に満ちているなのです。バタフライ効果を回避するためにあなたは一定の時間ごとにみんなの考えを検索し自身に対する脅威を一つずつ判断する必要があるなのです。
Oh man, I've been washing my hands so much. Really quick, sorry, interjecting. I've been washing my hands so much while I've been away from my main setup that my hands are extremely dry and my knuckles are starting to crack and bleed from how dry my hands are. So I should really see about lotioning them later. Because there is surprisingly nothing on my left hand, but on my right hand, on my pinky knuckle, there's 3 open marks, I guess you could say.
そしてそれこそ私があなたのために考えた罠なのです。
Huh? Oh, look at that Schrodinger! God, her design is so cool. It's been a while since I've seen it. But it's such a cool design. This is what Schrodinger actually looks like, and she's like a half quantum entity. The next moment, Schrodinger began her deduction. Since being quantized in this world-changing war, she has traveled long and far in this quantized form. The change in her existence had brought forth a new perspective, allowing the innate researcher to adjust her ways of thinking and calculation, intentionally or otherwise. As a result, she could think and calculate with efficiency of a quantum mind. She doesn't usually need to overuse such ability, as it would bring unknown risks that weren't worth the hassle. Yet at this point, unknown risks were the least of her worries. Rather, she now freed her brain to exploit these unknown risks. Help Shigure Kira, help Sela, contact the outside world, escape the 2 bubble universes, try to interfere with Saw's authority. Each and every plan was deduced in her mind. Even a brief message seemed to be sent out to the proper world. The omniscient one was like a poor detective inundated with countless false alarm calls, who needed to determine the criminal's true intent from a sea of spam.
もとより今の私に演算できるのは所詮似て非なる実効性があるように見えるプランでしかないなのです。
No, I don't believe my old PNG did. I think I just have this white outline because the version I made did, but overall, if it is obtrusive or intrusive and people don't like it, I can see about removing it.
"全部が実現できるわけではないし、どれも見た目ほど完全で頼もしいものでもないなのです。ですが、そんな理由で私に対する探知を諦めることができるなのですか?" どのプランでも観測、演算、検証が必要なのです。干渉計を持っているあなたの方が情報を処理する効率が私より高くても多少なりとも巻き添えを食らうことになるなのです。
For every plan, you need to observe, calculate, and verify. Even you, who have been the interferometer and can process information faster than me, will be weighed down by them. One second, I just noticed that my model is a little taller, so it's interfering with the chat on the screen, so I'll move this out of the way a little more. I also don't want to be blocking the dialogue, so I'll move right here. Sketch, could you give me another message really quick? I just want to test this. Okay, we'll put myself right here. I'll be off screen just a little bit. I can also move this up a little bit there. There we go. Okay, that should be good. I think that's good. Move this just a little more to there. There we go. Cool. That should be fixed. Let's see. Cool. Okay, it works out. Awesome.
私の仲間たちにとってはそれで十分なのです。
And then maybe...
そして私にとってもこれは彼女たちと同じように自身を燃やして命を懸けることでしかないなのです。
I thought Oreo was in here, but I think she's outside.
実を言うと喜ぶべきことだと思っているなのです。今回の相手が全知の能力を持つあなたでよかったと。
Her friends said similar things a few minutes earlier. Perhaps her plans were empty talk, and a winning strategy didn't exist. Still, when those new ideas were born, so did their potential threats. And something else about her makes her even more irksome for her opponents. Her existence was unique, as she came from outside this world and was only using the moon rock as a terminal. In other words, she was the true quantum ghost in the world. One unable to be killed physically, yet able to interfere with this world subtly. Thanks to the previous crisis, she had risked switching the terminal and had gotten better at it. To stop her from impacting the world, the choices were to wait until her energy ran out or destroy the world directly.
今のビタさんにとって私は確かに無視できない存在なのですね。
You're fine. You're fine, Sketch. Despite her words, one could tell that she was putting up a front. In fact, she was more like a puppet who kept cutting off her body parts for firewood. A small amount of consumption could be replenished from the outside, but to compete with the omniscient one like this was futile. This was indeed a battle of deduction, and also a gamble with everything on the line.
結局のところ、科学で奇跡を起こすなら方法は一つしかないなのです。
Hit the big red button.
確率が低いなら奇数を増やせばいいなのです。1回の実験で希望が見えないなら数千、数百万回の実験を重ねればいいなのです。今、彼女だけの奇跡があなたが気を配れない隅でこっそり誕生したりしていないか見てみようなのです。そう、あなたがずっと警戒していたゼーレさんのことではなく、今あなたの監視下にいるしぐれキラさんのことなのです。
Alright, because she chose to ignore Kira.
パフォーマンスを始めましょう。
ありえない。しぐれキラの計画は無鉄砲な行動でしかないはずだ。崩壊エネルギーの収集に成功したとしても彼女はゾンビ化する運命から逃れられない。そしてゾンビから律者に覚醒するなどそもそもおとぎ話のようなことだ。シュレーディンガーの行動もかゆいところには手が届かず、あらゆる知恵を尽くしても彼女にできるのは所詮人の精神を乱すくらいだ。彼女は律者を作り出せない。僕の判断に間違いがあるはずがない。そうだとしても彼女たちはここまで歩いてこられるのだろう。
崩壊エネルギー収集完了。虚数得意点構築開始。来なさい。シャ
パフォーマンスを始めましょう。
What? Oh, Saw sent out some boys.
やっぱり来たわね、ピーター。
What?
あなたも私のライブに参加したいの？
Enemies on the left.
情熱的なお客さんが多いわね。でもパフォーマンスが終わるまではステージに上がっちゃダメよ。
God, they got close.
私がいることを忘れないでくださいなのです。
ありがとう、博士。
ほんの少しの
What the hell? I thought I heard Oreo get down from my bed, but I don't see her at all.
暗証手段ですが、少なくともこの対決をより公平なものにすることができるなのです。
Off to my left, off to my left.
耐えるなのです、キラさん。虚数得意点はもうすぐ安定するなのです。
安心して。
Oh boy, they just keep coming. Basically, I'm Fusrodawing them, yeah. It's not a bad analogy. Although I think each time I do it, it's technically killing Kira.
パフォーマンスを途中でやめたりしないわ。
Oh, okay. At that moment, all was silent. It was nothing philosophical like the greatest music has the faintest notes. It was the sound of the end. To an idol, this was a very important and extremely familiar moment. While the last note still lingered in the air, the audience would remain silent. But it is because the performance had seized their hearts, or because they were bored out of their souls. Nobody could tell at this moment. No matter how dazzling. I love how dazzling this idol is. No matter how dazzling an idol may be, she must experience this anxiety, waiting for applause or booing. But the silence on the stage had lasted too long. After all, for this performance of creation, there's nobody who can utter the sound in the audience unless light can appear amidst this darkness.
仕方ない。ここまでにしよう。あと少しだったのに。皮肉だが、少し前の僕は君たちの計画には何の可能性もないと思っていた。なのに、今の僕は余計な問題を回避するために攻撃せざるを得なくなっている。
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good.
君は実によく頑張ったよ。偽りのアイドル。
Bootleg idol. What an insult.
君の唯一の不幸は全知の能力を持つ僕が人よりも一歩早かったことだけだ。君が律者、ゾンビ、いや、それ以外の何かになっても虚数得意点の原型は僕に潰される。できたわ。ようこそ。私たちがあなたのために用意した本当のステージへ。
What's going on? There was no surprise of being ambushed in her voice, only joy that didn't exist just now. Wait. Have I assumed the wrong fact? Is it really an idol's job to meet everyone's expectations? It is more like letting everyone see what they've imagined, no matter true or false. That's it. But even so... Wait, you! As the idol exited the stage, a familiar voice called out without warning.
やっと捕まえた。
Is that Fuhua or is that Senti? That sounds like Fuhua. Oh my god, 3913. Done. Done! A while ago.
冗談でしょ。
What the heck?
どうして私が2人もいるの？
Oh, is this her Hersher her?
考えるな、質問するな、頭の回転を止めて。
A chill ran up the back of Shigure Kira's neck. At that very moment, she realized that her thoughts had begun to stagnate, as the voice said. She was rooted to the spot and could only watch the figure resembling her approach her. Is this the true face of Sa? It can read and even manipulate minds?
何それ。
Oh, that's Senti.
今時の若者は本当に落ち着きがないな。少し待って。
Shigure Kira's thoughts came to a halt. She suddenly realized that this person talked in a strangely familiar way. I'll roll the dice. Shigure Kira willingly let her mind slip. Oh! Was she gathering Honkai energy to give an untouched Hersher core to Senti? In the next instant, she was hit by sudden dizziness. Before her, the phantom with a face identical to her own diffused like ink, and then morphed into another familiar
こ
looking
れでよ
face.
し。私が作った意識の金城鉄壁があれば、あいつは何も探知できないはずだよ。
式の律者、やっぱりあなただったのね。
偉大なる式の律者様が現状を変えるためにやってきたんだ。嬉しい？驚い。
つまりあなたは死んでないのね。
は？
Shigure Kira told the Hersher their earlier findings. The Hersher stood there with crossed arms, listening and nodding occasionally, seemingly unconcerned.
あそこに残した痕跡だけで、それほどの情報を推測できるとは。プロメテウスは確かに頭が回るね。
Well, I mean, she is Prometheus.
そう。あなたたちの推測は大体正しいよ。あいつにはめられて、権能が制限を受けてる。それだけじゃなくて、携帯も自由にコントロールできなくなったんだ。
それであなたは社の正体を見たの？奴はどうしてそんなことができるわけ？
さあ。
Eh?
最初から最後まで社は姿を現さなかった。そもそも奴の仕業じゃないかもって疑ってしまうほどにね。
Hey, Glyph, yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been really, really fun, and also nerve-wracking. But cool to see Senti back. I was honestly surprised by that. But yeah, how are you doing today, Glyph? Thank you. Yeah. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, thank you. It was fun designing this new version of this updated version of myself. I'm glad with how it came out. I can, how about I show you the full model really quick? Oof, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear you're sick, but hopefully you recover quickly. Just a little higher. There we go. Yeah, this is the full me. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see what time it is. Okay. I should still be able to finish this part easily enough within the next 30 to 40 minutes, which is great. So I can then, I'll call the stream after we finish part 1 of chapter 39. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I like this new design a lot. Not saying that the old design was bad. I just, I appreciate this one a lot. And this one is actually full body. The other one was full body as well, but I made it not full body so that, it appeared better when in the program I'm using. So let's get this back down here. Right there. Should be good. There we go. Both me and Glyph have got colds. You sure the tavern is up to hell? Hey! It's cold outside. It's winter, okay? It's not from the tavern. If you want, you can go sit by the fireplace. don't be insulting my place. Come on. That's just negatively talking about my business here. That's bad. Many I also seem to be unwell and have colds. There's just a lot of in the area. Yeah, it is that time of the year. The chill is really starting to set in now, so everyone's getting colds a lot more easily. Any theories or main thoughts you've said this chapter? Not really. So far it's just been me reacting. I was extremely surprised when Valonia basically pulled Sela out of the body. So that was interesting. I'm also once again very surprised to see Senti back. Not that I was like, oh, she's dead for sure, but I was still like surprised when this happened. She had prepared herself for this, but it was only until hearing it from the Hersher that she truly felt how powerful their enemy was.
じゃあ、あなたはどうして偽物のくせに律者の権能を全部奪うとか、張り子の虎だとでも思ってるの？雇い主を変えるつもりはないし、奴の言いなりになるつもりもない。だから隙を見つけて奴の牽制から逃げたんだ。こっちは本物の終焉の相手をしてきたんだ。奴が怖いわけないでしょ。相手がこの世界の泡の神様だとしても、私が引きずり下ろしてやる。ええ。
Since this tough fight was inevitable, it was useless to be afraid of or wary of it.
でも、いくら私が強くても、さすがにこの地の顔役には勝てない。ここは社に支配されてる世界の泡だし、この私が尻尾を切って逃げる羽目になったのも、奴の実力ってことだよ。
She's likening herself to a gecko with that analogy.
二度と奴に支配されないために、世界の泡での存在感を最小にするしかなかったんだ。こんな風に意識の奥であなたたちとおしゃべりするしかないくらいにね。仇を討つことに関してはやっぱりあなたたちに任せるよ。今の計画はなかなか悪くない。ごめんね。意識の壁を突破するためにあなたの意識に何かをする必要があったから、うっかり記憶を読んでしまった。
平気よ。時間がないし、むしろ説明する手間が省けたわ。とにかく社に対抗するために、私は社の体系を使ってこの世界の律者にならなければならない。少なくともそう考える必要があると私は思うわ。
必要？はっ、最高！実に素晴らしい。方法があれば何でも試すその勢いに私まで騙されるところだったよ。そんな面白いことに私が加わらないわけがないでしょ。奴がこの私をはめたんだ。仕返しするに決まってる。
それで私たちはどうやって奴をはめるの？
はあ？はめるとか人聞きが悪いな。これは待ち伏せだよ。
Plotting from the shadows is lame. We're gonna attack from the shadows.
はいはい。じゃあどうやって待ち伏せすればいいの？
それはこれでいいと思う。なんでもない。計画が順調に進むように、これからはあなたがプロメテウスの計画を続けて。
Okay, fair enough.
安心して。この式の律者がついているんだ。あなたはきっと律者になれるよ。
え？でもそれって敵を欺く戦法じゃないの？
あなたも私も言わなければ知る人はいないでしょ。
そうよね。私たち自身も答えを知らないんだもの。これから何が起こるか社に分かるわけがないわよね。
さて、これはただの白チュームだ。私には合っていないと思って。
Saw is interesting, but I'm glad that I guess I could say that I'm glad Saw is weaker than the finality, like the cocoon. Because having something as strong or stronger than the cocoon in the Sea of Quanta, I wouldn't say it seems... I'm trying to think how to word this. I wouldn't say it seems possible or like probable. But seeing as it how it's like a tenth the strength of the Cocoon, I'm fine with that. Especially since the Sea of Quanta is much more disparate than the actual, like, the real world. But I think Saw as a concept is interesting. Also, the fact that Saw is a construct or creation of Vita is also very interesting to me. Well, so far it's been talked about, hey, Kojin, welcome to the stream. Grab yourself a drink, pull up a chair, and I hope you enjoy. Yes, I just announced and showed off this model today. I'll pull it up really quick so you can see it. But then we really got to get back into the story. And also I need to adjust this just a little bit. Grab this down there. There we go. Yeah, full art. And I have a couple different, what's the word? We have a couple different toggles for it that I made. We have the calm, which is the one right now, and then we have angry. Don't mess with my furniture. I'm remodeling, okay? I got work to do. Don't cross me. I got a knife. Yeah, thank you. And thankfully, the toggle was super easy to make. Well, super easy, quote unquote. I could probably make other toggles later, but at the time when I was making the new update, I just wanted to have 2 toggles. And angry and calm seem to be my go-tos. So, it's all good. Alright, I think it was like back around here. Here should do. Just a little smaller. That should do. Okay. Very true. Beings can always evolve. But yes, as I was saying earlier, from what we've seen people talk about Saw so far, people were saying that, like, it went beyond the will of its creator. So I don't know how closely Saw is compared to, like, the Cocoon. It is definitely weaker than the Cocoon from what we've seen and heard. But in terms of how it came into being or whether or not it is a truly independent entity, I'm not sure. Enjoy your lurk, Kojin. Hope you enjoy your corner of the tavern. Be careful, there is tarps. There are tarps everywhere. Enough now. Just think that you had a daydream. You never actually saw me.
そして楽しみにするといい。
Right, yeah. Because we're still not extremely sure who it is. We know that Vita is connected to it to the point where it has made her omniscient and somewhat omnipresent. But we're still not sure what Saw itself is.
何しろ意識の操作に関して私はプロ中のプロなんだから。
おや、おめでとう。確かに僕は騙されたよ。ここは君の意識空間なのかな。いい景色だね。しぐれキラの意識の奥に隠れ、僕が警戒を緩めた瞬間に姿を見せて攻撃する。まさにあうんの呼吸だね。褒めてあげるよ。
それはキラの迫真の演技のおかげ。何しろ最も真実味のある嘘はまず自分を騙さなければならないからね。律者になることが彼女の一番強い願望にならなければ、私の存在を完全に隠していざって時にあなたに反撃を仕掛けることなんてできないし。
Yeah, Vita's got a really good Vita's got a really interesting playstyle and is a really good model. I pulled so much for Sparkle and I ran out of crystals, so I have to try and get as many crystals as possible to do like another 10 pull for the end of her banner, which is, in like a little over 3 weeks, so I should be able to do it, but we'll see.
でもあなたが違和感を覚えたとしても気づくことはなかっただろうね。キラはそもそもこのことを考えてはいなかった。直感よりも 心を読んだ結果の方が信じられる。そうでしょ？
否定はできない。どうやら上級権限を持っているとしても調子に乗ってはいけない。僕には謙虚さが足りないようだ。
Even the highest authority can get ahead of herself. I was too proud. I wonder if Vita is a Hersher in her own sense.
しかし僕をここに閉じ込めたとしても君たちに何ができる？
Oh, the new event is permanent? Oh. So people won't miss this event, so I'm glad they did that, so I won't say more than that, of course. Gotcha. Yeah, I got about an hour, I think, into the new event earlier. We at least finished the, like, tutorial stages of the learning how to play Fool's Hand. And we met Einstein and Tesla. That was funny. We're Herda clones. You don't look anything like each other, or who I'm guessing you're cloned from. Don't worry about that. Just look at our faces. We're clones. It's fine.
融合は続いている。意識空間以外の世界は何も変わらない。自分の心の世界に隠れてても何も変えられないよ。
Yeah, that's as far as I got because I am unwell. No worries, I get you.
世界は変わらない？それはどうかな。あなたという災いの元凶を閉じ込めれば、他の人たちがプロメテウスの計画を実行するチャンスはいくらでもある。
なるほど。時間稼ぎの他に何ができるのか君自身にも分かっていないんだ。
Obtained sparkle plus gear except weapons, so I'm happy. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, my rolls have not been extremely good. I pulled 90 of like the Shrine Maiden Sakura and a bunch of the Imura Collins, but I already had Cullen maxed out, so it really didn't do anything. I also got one pull on Helia, so I got 18 of her things. Gotcha. Yeah.
は？本物の律者をそんなに舐めるなんて気は確かなの？来なさい。正々堂々と勝負しよう。意識を操る者同士、どっちの方が上か見てみようじゃない。
他人の意識を糧にしているのによくも正々堂々となんて言えるね。君たちの世界は実に不思議だよ。本音を話そう。任務がなければ僕は君たちと平和な時間をもっと楽しみたかった。
Oh, really? That's interesting. Who's the 8.0 Valk?
残念ながら生きている限り思い通りにならないこともある。その点で考えると僕を以前のビタとは全然違う人間だと思った方が君たちにとっては楽だろうね。
Vita doesn't want to do what she's doing. Interesting. Oh, 8.0 Oxia Durandal? Oh god, if that's gonna be the freaking that's okay. Alright, fine. I guess I'll have to look. Because I saw her model very briefly in a preview, and I'm like, I want that. So to go for her or Sparkle is a real big point of contention. Because Durandal remains one of my favorite characters in this game. Oh boy.
そんなにすごいなら自分で戦ったらどう？
ここは君の意識空間だし、僕が自分で戦ってもそうでなくても別に関係はないだろう。
臆病者。
Durandal's very nice too. Yeah, she's such a good character, and I love her. She's also a goof. Man, they are just... Are you dead? No. Fine. No, I have not. I have not finished a post Honkai Odyssey yet.
しかし残念。現実で考えると君は一体何秒稼いだんだろうね。そんな戦術少し馬鹿げていないかな。
うるさい。首を洗って待ってなさい。弱すぎ。
I think where I stopped in a post Honkai Odyssey, I'm still in part 1, but the last thing I remember about playing it is I just got Carol, and she got verbally destroyed by her mother. Yes, I did a little bit, but I haven't finished it. I just finished getting Carol, and she got verbally destroyed by her mother. That is the last thing I remember. Did you not agree these look similar? No, yeah, I know these are similar to those. Oh, you gonna come join in, Vita? Okay.
自分の手で怪物を殺した？何？逃げるつもり？
But also at the same time called them too primitive. Mm.
ああ、さすがは伝説の指揮の律者だ。君の攻撃があまりにも激しくて対抗できない僕は投降するしかないだろう。
Don't believe her, Senti. Don't get lulled in.
はあ？私をバカだと思ってるの？その態度、対抗できないようには見えないんだけど。
ああ、この冗談はあまり面白くないようだ。
Honestly, my main thought is that these things that Vita made look very similar to what Grissia painted during the Corruption Hersher of Corruption arc. So that's more of where I linked them to. I didn't really think about, what their connection to the post-Honkai Odyssey.
Huh. 君の言う通り、すでに社に束縛されている君はそもそも僕の相手にはならない。
Yeah, I think they're the same model, but they're just differently color palettes. Also, I think my sister might be here, so give me just a second, folks. We'll run an ad break, and I'll be back in just a few. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that all. My sister was giving me, since she won't be here for Christmas, she was giving me some early Christmas presents / birthday presents. I got some new dice. I got a dice holder. One of the dice sets I got is, it's like a specific crystal that is almost like iridescent. And so, like, the light kind of shines in through behind. It's really, really gorgeous looking. I love it a lot. Nice, nice. Yeah, getting dice is such a dangerous habit, especially since my sister is I think we decided she's a dice bugbear or dice goblin. But these, like, crystal prism dice look so gorgeous. And they seem to, they just seem to take the light of the surrounding environment and just suck it in. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's like a crystal one. And then the other set I got was Burgundy Lightning Glass. The burgundy lightning glass is extremely beautiful, but very delicate. A lot of my dice I get were zircon, I think. Very cool. Very nice. Okay. I have a cat with me now. Let's get back to the story. As you said, even Sa, who has been restrained by you, is not... Holy cow, Oria, what are you doing?
もちろん僕も知っているよ。一撃の威力よりも君は忍耐力という面で常人をはるかに超えている。今の君は勝てなくても別に関係ないんだろう。このまま時間を稼ぎ続ければ外にいる人たちが何かをしてくれるはずだと考えているのかもしれない。
座ってお茶を飲む気があれば喜んで付き合ってあげるけど。
前回別れてから僕はずっと公平に対応してきた。できることなら君の願いを叶えてもう少しチャンスを残してあげたいとも思っている。でも残念ながらもう間に合わないよ。
What do you mean it's too late? Suddenly an ominous feeling gripped the Hersher of Sentience's heart.
何？あなた？
It's the end. What does that mean? Hold on. Miss, stop squirming and struggling like a little wiggly worm. Ugh. Love you. Hold on, I think my sister just gave our brother his gifts. So 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I return. This should be the last section for the first part of this, for the first act of this chapter. Everything fell silent. This was the strangest thing. This type of silence should belong to the end of destruction, the finality of everything. Thank you. But to the girl, everything she was about to witness was only the beginning. At some point in the past, the black-haired girl who was inseparable from her woke up for the first time in such lonely darkness.
これはゼーレはやっぱり私をここに残していったのかな。何があっても彼女は自分で向き合うつもりで。私少し無理を言い過ぎたのかも。でも私がゼーレの立場ならきっと同じことをしてるかもしれないね。
Ugh. Huh?
ゼーレまだそこにいるの？
Oh no, is it Vita? What is that?
なんだか変。声は遠くから聞こえる。でも外は。これは一体。ここはどこなの？
Oh no!
暗い。ゼーレ待って。
It's young Valonia!
でもどうして私たちはこうしないといけないの？彼女は一体誰なの？私だよ、ゼーレだよ。ええ、私たちがずっと一緒にいても彼女には彼女の世界や生活があるもの。私はずっとこれからも彼女の一番。違う、そうじゃないよ。
That is so tragic.
私は自分のしたいことをすればいい。彼女がどう考えたって関係ない。いいえ、私はそもそも気にしてないわ。気にしてもしょうがない。ええ、分かってる。分かってるわ。
Kira sugar form? Do you mean the form she had when she was taking in the key of the key of the stars, whatever the sugar's key was.
私はあなたよりもすごい。私は何でも知ってる。でも私にはあなたしかいないの。私あなたしかいないのよ。ゼーレ、これってまさか。そうだよね。自由って面で私たちが受けてきた扱いは全然公平じゃなかった。だから言ったの。私があなたの立場ならきっと私も。あ、これはどうして。私たち失敗したの？それとも間に合わなかったのかな。大丈夫だよ、泣かないで。ずっと一緒にいるから。実はずっと知ってるよ。ただ触れてほしくないんじゃないかと思ってたの。心配しないで、まだチャンスがあるから。成長したあなたはやっぱり子供みたいな人なの。私がいなかったらきっと寂しいから。だから何があっても彼女はきっと私たちを見つけてくれるはずだよ。
Find us and take us back? What do you mean? Hold on, wait, what? Hold on, wait, what? Yeah, I love the bond between Sela and Valonia. I love it so much.
大丈夫。
Did Sela just get wiped or something? Meanwhile, the girl who had just fulfilled her plan failed to foresee what was about to come.
ゼーレ、待ってて。あるいは私のことを忘れて。そろそろ出発しましょう。あの女にどんな目的があったとしても代価を支払わせなくちゃ。
Oh, I just feel so sad right now.
結局のところ私たちこそがこの世界の泡の主催。
Time to absorb.
ゼーレはいないけどここには確かに完全な高等の賢者がいるわ。ゼーレ、もし願い事が叶うのならあなたに祈らせて。どうか私が手にした権能によって全てを解決できます
That
よ。
is not how you spell
挙数
sufficient.
得意点を作って律者になって、そして偽物の終焉を乗り越える。楽勝よ。来なさい。
Huh?
ありえない。
エネルギーをコントロールできたのに。いいえ、違う。分散してるんじゃなくて消えてるの。でも融合はまだ終わってないはずよ。
What?
あなたのせい。
Is Vita siphoning off the power? Who else can it be? Until now, all their hard work had finally gathered to one point. God, I still love how Schrödinger looks. The final darkness before the dawn. They were one step away from success, but they felt deeply confused. Confused about that feeling that rushed from the bottom of their hearts. That feeling named uncertainty. Where was it coming from? I know the answer. Although this conclusion is consistent with my past identity. Yeah, definitely. But I think it's very accurate. Even the most feeble and ignorant birds will feel a similar case of uncertainty before disaster arrives. It is a sensation unique to the weak. Those who worked for Honkai, those rare existences who had a stigma, and the simulated... Why? Are you leaving? The simulated creatures that were reborn in the Sea of Quanta. They were unique indeed, even enough to exceed my expectations in certain ways. Unfortunately, they were going against me. Against Sa. It's time.
そろそろ時間だね。すまない。僕はこうしなければならないんだ。
Did you though? Did you really?
残念だよ。この賭けの中で僕には自分が欲しい結果が見えていない。僕たちはどちらも運に恵まれていない。社の手を借りなければ誰も神聖を手に入れられない。登れ、世界の最初の太陽。かつて誰かが生き残った時に感じた気楽さをこう表現した。地獄は血まみれになるが、彼はその場にいなくてもいいのだ。今までの経験から僕はその意見に同意できない。僕にとってそれは気楽さを表現するものではなく、強い苦痛を表現するものだと思っている。どうして私は
What?
元に戻ってる。誰かが成功したの。正確に言うと、それは成功でも回復でもなく、終わりと神聖だよ。あなた、いい。実にいいわ。やっと私の前に現れる気になったの。怖いなあ。僕はただがらんとした世界の中、一人で目覚めた時の感覚を知っているから、君を慰めようと思ったのに。いいでしょ。私もあなたのこと慰めてあげるわ。
Am I gonna fight her? Huh? Oh.
便利だと思わない？
I just want to hug you. It's fine, Vita. Guys, I don't think Vita Vita wants me near her.
僕と比べると君の時間はずっと貴重なんだろう。
一体どういうことなの？
言ったはずだよ。終わりと申請、融合はもう終わったんだ。
ふざけないで。世界は。
もう分かったようだね。その通りさ。セント・ソルト・スノーと砂鉄の国、原子炉と違って最初から一次性のエネルギーではないんだ。
They were never a one-time source of energy.
だって栽培は殺してしまう行為よりもずっと持続性があるからね。
あなた、待って。じゃあどうして私はまだここにいるの？
ああ、伝えそびれたね。イデアあるいは異種成婚は特殊仕様の例外として融合の中でも生き残れるんだ。
Wait, does that mean... Does that mean that Sela? Does that mean Valonia is the only one left in this bubble universe? With Vita?
ただし条件がある。その人物はここの世界の完全な高等の賢者で特殊な権能を全て持っていなければならない。
Which is the you now.
またデタラメを。待って、それってゼーレは。
だから言っただろう、君の時間は貴重だって。でも外部から来た存在である彼女の消失は他のものよりも遅いだろうね。
Huh?
はいはい、僕に怒っても意味はないよ。僕は公平に動いただけだし、君も急がなければならない。
そこで待ってなさい。
Ah, of course I'll wait for you. I still need to kick you out later. In the future, a new batch of Salt Snow Holy City residents will be born again. I don't want to grow with your personality disturbing them. Oh. Oh my god. This isn't the first time it's happened. They've basically been cultivating and harvesting the residents of these bubble universes for energy. Oh, how many times has she done this?
ゼーレ、いや、私は死んでも構わないからあなたに生きてほしかった。でも私のせいであなたを死なせたの。いや、
God, Sela's VA is kicking it with this. Also, this little run sequence, I like it. I like it a lot. Go, run to her, quickly. Break through the barrier. Oh, we're back here again.
ゼーレ、待って、ゼーレって誰？
Wait, what do you mean?
存在だけじゃなく記憶までも消えるの。
No.
精神面の能力かしら。
No, 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 no.
ありえない。
No.
そうはさせないわ。
Come on, Valonia, we'll make it. We'll make it.
どこにいるの？悪ふざけはやめて。式のリッシャー、医者博士、キラー。ゼーレ、
She's not there.
早く答えなさい。どこにいるの？
Wait, no, wasn't she on that other island over there? Hey?
もういないよ。
What?
この世界にはもうあなた以外のゼーレはいない。
But she's right there. I see her.
何を言ってるの？でも寂しいと思う必要はないよ。お話を教えてあげるね。どいて。
Valonia, you
ふざ
need...
けないで。
ちるわけないでしょ。彼女たちはきっとどこかにいるはずよ。
The bubble's right there. Senti?
あれは四季のリツちゃん。本当にもう一度やり合った方がいいかもしれないわね。
もしかしたら私たちはすごく気が合うのかもしれないよ。どう？今のうちに友達にならない？
ねえ、早く助けて。
This is terrible!
ここにいたのは四季の
No, is she forgetting too?
あなたは私と共に旅をする人の名前どうして思い出せないの？やっぱり私のお話を聞いた方がいいと思うよ。
Shut your mouth.
昔々人魚の国にお姫様がいました。
どこかへ行って。これは
Prometheus. Miss Stone. I don't!
だから私が死ぬたびにあなたの姿を見るのですか？
So I see you
あ
every
まり
time I
にも
die.
新鮮味がないじゃないですか。どうやらあなたはかなり遠い場所に行ったようです。答えを見つけましたか？シャニアテ。
ありがとう。でもそんな風にされると余計申し訳なく感じるわ。ここに来たことに成功したとはいえ神と対抗する経験は少し不足してるのよね。
大丈夫です。私はそういう経験をたまたま持っています。待ってください。私にプレゼントしようとした名前ってまさか。
ええ、崩壊の意志よ。
お断りします。それに今の私にはできません。状況は想像していたよりもずっと厄介になったようです。私にできるのは律者の性質が社に影響されずどの権能を獲得するかという選択権を人類自身というより彼女たちの適応性に戻すことだけです。
大丈夫。それで十分よ。
何を言ってるの？あなたたち誰なの？
No! She's not.
今の人たち一体セントそれとスノー。そうよ、彼女たちがここにいないならきっとセントソルとスノーにいるに決まってるわ。
I'm not strong enough for this. What the fuck? Were these people?
昔々人魚の国にお姫様がいました。ある日人魚姫が海面から顔を覗かせると海に出た王子様と出会いました。二人はすぐに恋に落ちます。王子様と一緒にいられるよう人魚姫は魔女に助けを求め両足をもらいます。そのおかげで彼女は陸で暮らせるようになりました。しかし魔女の魔法は呪いでもありました。彼女は二度と人魚には戻れません。 戻ると朝露のように次の日の出で消えていなくなるのです。そう、こんな風に。
Are these all the residents?
しかしある日、不幸な出来事が起きました。航海が大好きな王子様は海で恐ろしい嵐に遭遇し、どっかにいて、黙ってセール。
This is making me so sad. え？
セール。
え？
だから何があっても彼女はきっと私たちを見つけてくれるはずだよ。何を言ってるの？大丈夫。海に落ちた王子様を助けるために人魚姫は海に戻ることを選び、再び人魚になりました。王子様は助かりましたが、人魚姫は陸に戻れませんでした。波が静まった後、人魚姫は泡となって海風の中に消えました。そして誰も彼女のことを思い出せなくなっていました。
I don't like that story. Kind of lame. Kind of sad. I don't like it.
どう？このお話を気に入ってくれた？彼女を見つけ出す。でもあなたが探そうとしている人は誰なの？本当はずっと知ってるのに認めようとしていないだけ。もう一人だって認めようとしていないだけだよ。いいえ、思い出さなければならないの。ゼーレ。一人にしないで。
I'm small now. I'm so small. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Oh. Walk straight. You can do it. There you go.
「また彼らにいじめられたの？」この意気地なし。私ならきっと思い切り仕返ししてやるわ。
Look at the girls. Look at them. Look at them. I can't.
どうして泣いてるのよ。
Oh.
ごめんなさい。ねえ、もう泣かないで。私が助けてあげるから。私が代わりに仕返しすればいいんでしょ？違うの。セーレたちがずっと一緒ならそれでいいの。
Oh my god.
しょうがないわね。
No.
子のこと思い出せそうなのに。ごめんなさい、ゼーレ。私今ゼーレ。ゼーレ。ゼーレ。そうよ、あの臆病ですごく泣き虫で私よりも強くなった子、忘れられるわけないじゃない、ゼーレ。見つけたわ、ゼーレ。
I have such goosebumps. I have such goosebumps right now. Oh my word. That was such a gorgeous cutscene. Looks like I made a mistake about who my enemy is. When I put an end to the world, the girl with black hair and red pupils, she did accomplish something. Even then, all the Honkai energy in this world had vanished with everything else. But at that final moment, an imaginary singularity was created. I thought it would be her showing up before me, with the consistent ferociousness and the Hersher hypostasis. However, she rejected the Hersher's core out of her natural instinct. Or the Hersher's core played along with her subconsciousness and found a more suitable vessel? Oh! So the Sela that was telling the story wasn't the Stigma sister to the original Sage when we first came here. She was the Hersher core talking to Sela. Perhaps she had no idea of all this, but that was the origin of the miracle. At the last moment of passing away, the pure white consciousness acquired a new vessel, the most powerful vessel in this world, an imaginary singularity and a Hersher's core. I once crushed every obstacle, only to create a miracle. But for her, nothing qualified as a miracle more than the other girl.
創世の権能を持っているとは確かにサプライズと言える。しかし少女たち、僕の手を借りなければ誰も神聖を手に入れられない。
Oh, my heart! That was the end of Act 1 of Chapter 39. The next story part starts with Act 2 starts with a part named The Stars Are Gone. And it's 6 parts. We could probably do that next stream. Oh my god. What an intense first act. Also, that now explains how Sela became the Hersher of Rebirth. To all my heartstrings are pulled. I am barely alive. Oh my god, I was not ready.
艦長、オープンワールドは毎週一つの地図を選べるんだよ。アクティブ化しないと報酬を獲得できないからね。
That was so good. Oh my god. Refresh. I'll take this one. Refresh. I guess I'll take this one. Refresh. Again. I'll take those. Damn it. Fine. I was hoping to get some with crystals in it. Okay, what is the possibility that... Yeah, the story so far has been phenomenal. I've loved it. It's so good. I love the story here. It's been fantastic. I have enough for one pull. Let's just do it. Here comes Sparkle! Please. Nope. Damn it. I wish you could do more with these, besides what they let you do. Hell, I'd even take the option of buying more crystals with these. Damn. The sad thing is that if you don't get Sparkle with this run, she's not likely to show up again, I feel like. Like, I'm sure Part 2 Durandal will be available again as reruns, but I personally don't think Sparkle will come back in reruns. I don't know, because they did the Genshin collab, but you can never get catching again, and you can get Fischl, but she's like free, and she's right. But Fischl she's not an S rank, I would say. Okay, but sadly, I do have to call it here. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of today's episode, because holy shiza, so much happened. Oh my goodness gracious. What a crazy time. I apologize for the numerous interruptions. I cut most of them out, of course, but still. But yeah, what an episode. Fool's Hand is already ridiculous with how meta it is. I was not expecting this. It's also much funnier than I was expecting. And then, of course, we head back into the main story of 1.5, working through the rest of Act 1 of Chapter 39, and just so much happened. Schrodinger showing off, and we got to see more Schrodinger form, which we haven't seen in quite a while. Kira pulling the old Sneakerino, with Vita and the Hersher of Sentience, Senti like holding Vita, so to speak, and then it all just goes to shit. I was not expecting Valonia to pull Sela out of her. That was so wild. And then like, God, just watching her experience all those emotions after things went bad was so painful. And then it got so wonderful and cool when like Sela came back as the Hersher of Rebirth. Not to mention like seeing how just seeing how close these two are just makes my heart feel so full. And at that moment I was like, oh, she's gone. I was so sad. And then of course just seeing like the little kid Sealas as well, it was just such a cute scene. There were so many cute but also heart-wrenching moments here, not to mention that like reveal of all of the residents of Salt Snow Holy City being converted into crystals. Jeebus, what a time. Oh my goodness. Ugh, what a time. But yeah, folks, I really don't have much else to say. I was so happy with how this ended. I'm so glad that like Sela and Valonia like embraced, found each other, and we got them back. Boy, what a time. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.